Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is well and happy, and I hope everyone can hear me. Yeah. I can see that we are not as many as usual. I think that's because the IT the IT to enter into the Zoom has changed. But if we can just check the newsletter from if we can just subscribe to the Africa Teen Geeks newsletter, you'll always get a daily update of the ID that you should be using to get on. So I'm just saying that in case if people cannot get on using the ID, they can be watching us from YouTube. So all our YouTube friends, as well as those who've been regularly attending the lessons and are finding that when they were trying to get onto Zoom using the ID, they had a problem. Please just subscribe to our newsletter so that when you get the newsletter, the Africa Teen Geeks newsletter, you'll be able to use the what can I call this to get to the ID if it changes, because the ID did change. So that's why I can see that with quite a few, but I also know that more people are going to get on. But besides saying that, I hope everyone is well and happy, and I hope everyone is as excited as I am about today's lesson. Yeah, and we're still going to. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to start doing revision, guys. We're going to try and find out where don't we understand, where do we understand, so that we are able to actually, how can I put this? So we are able to actually see where are the gaps. You know, what is important is that we've been working together for a month now, and you could say a month or two. Yes, and since we've been working together for such a long time, it's very important that we are able to see where are the mistakes, what didn't I understand, what did I understand. So today's lesson is going to be very practical, but above and beyond that, we are going to try and find out what do we understand, what don't we understand. Please also keep your videos off. Why is it important to keep your videos off? It's that we are doing our best to protect you guys, as learners. So please keep your video off and listen. And yeah, let us go through this subtraction lesson and let us find out what to understand, what don't we understand. As I always put up my Twitter handle, here it is. My email address, you'll see it towards the end. And yeah, please, guys, contact me if you have a problem. Contact me if you need assistance. Just always keep in contact with me so that we can help each other grow. You know, that's very important that not only do we help each other grow, but beyond that, you guys always make sure that you understand. And yeah, so I hope I'm audible enough. I know my voice is not as it is normally, but let us see. Let us work together, and then let us go on from here. But as long as I'm audible, it's okay. And please switch off your video. I beg that you switch off your video if it's on. Please switch off your video. All right, let's get into the lesson. Right, so we're looking at what subtraction is, right? We're looking at what subtraction is. And yeah, we're looking at what subtraction is. We're going through subtraction. We're looking at what subtraction is and how do you regroup from subtraction. So we're looking at what subtraction is and how do we regroup from subtraction. This is a revision week, and this week we're starting with subtraction. Here is our dear friend Dexter. Here is our dear friend Dexter. Yeah, the scientist, we can say, because it's from the show Dexter's Laboratory. Let's go. Right. So subtraction in maths. Right. So subtraction in math, or to subtract means to take away from a group or a number of things. So when you subtract, you are taking away from something or a number of things. For example, I've got 3 rows of staples here, right? I've got 3 rows of staples. And I have a friend. I have a friend of mine. My friend comes and says, you know what? Out of the 3 that you have, give me 2. Out of this 3 that you have, give me 2. So I give him 2. I'm left with 1. So that's how subtraction works. That's why in subtraction, the number that's being subtracted from becomes less. In subtraction, nothing goes more. It's always you are decreasing. Always in your mind, you are thinking smaller, smaller, become less, become less, become less, become less, shrinking, smaller. That is subtraction. That is what we call subtraction. When we speak about subtraction, it's whatever number you have. It can be 5, it can be 10, it can be 11, it can be 12. Whatever number you have, it becomes less and less and less and less and less. It's called subtraction. When you are taking away from something, it's called subtraction. For those who did not have this before, I'm going to allow now for 2 minutes to write this down. For those who did not have time before to write this, I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes to write this down in your books. A full 3 minutes to write this down in your books. Then you can take an extra 2 minutes to actually an extra 2 minutes to actually get yourselves prepared. But within this time, I hope you guys are ready. You have your stationery, you have everything. Please, right now in these 3 minutes, this write down so that we can practice. Because today, what's important is that we practice and we get to understand together. We get to understand together. Right now, we're doing grade 3 maths. It's our maths lesson. It's the grade 3 numeracy lesson. It's the grade 3 numeracy lesson. So please, 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 please write this down. Write this down. Have it in your books. What it is to subtraction. What does subtraction mean? Because remember, in word problems, when we're doing word problems, we said it means to take away, to give. Take away. They use a lot of words of take away, right? Because the number is becoming smaller. The number is becoming smaller. So please, guys, pretty please, let us work together. And today we're going to be practicing. We're going to be practicing a lot. So please write. Please write for the 2 minutes that I've given you. You've got about a minute left. You have 1 minute left. Please write this down. You have 1 minute left. If you are done writing, awesome. You can just tell me in the chat. I saw it done and dusted there. I like it. Done and dusted. Good, good, good. Done and dusted. That's awesome. If you are done writing down, please tell me in the chat so that we can go now into the actual practice. We're going to be working together, guys. We're going to be working together so we can go into the actual practice. Again, as I said earlier on, if you find yourself, you're on YouTube now and you could not get into the ID, just know that the ID for the Zoom has changed. So if you want the ID or you want to join us on Zoom, please subscribe to the newsletter, the Africa Teen Kids newsletter. If you don't, if you don't find that link for the Africa Teen Geeks newsletter on social media, you can check on Twitter, you can check on, I think yes, there's Facebook and that to check for Africa Teen Geeks, guys. Africa Teen Geeks. If you do not find the link for it, please contact me via email or Twitter, or you can go to Twitter and look for Chipolongo, you'll find me. And please contact me that I can give you the link so you can subscribe to the newsletter where you'll get the links for the group, for the Zoom or whatsoever, or any news that you need, especially also for our reading, whenever there's reading being done, which would be nice that you guys attend. Please do contact me so you can get everything and partake with us as well. So yeah, awesome. I see most people are done. Let us go into the practice now. Let us practice, guys. Let us go into the practice. So I'm gonna put this up because guys, it is a revision lesson. Right? Revision. Let me just remove something. It's not addition, it's revision. Let me move this quickly because it's a revision lesson, right? Revision. I will want you guys to try it on your own, right? So you try it on your own, and then after you try it on your own, I'd like you guys to what is going on? Yes. I'd like you guys to get the answer. So try this one on your own. After you try this on your own, work together. I would also have you guys explain it. So this is what I'd want. I'll try. Please try it on your own. Right? Please try it on your own. So I'll give you guys about 2 minutes to do this one, and then you try it on your own. Your 2 minutes have started. So try this one on your own. Try it on your own. And then after trying it on your own, and then we can come and do it together. So please try this one on your own. Try this one on your own.
This is decompose. You cut the yeah. There's been long. I'm forgetting how to do it. Decomposing.
Please, guys, I'll allow you guys to tell me, but please just try it on your own. Yeah.
I'm gonna go and
please
get the paper to figure it out.
All right. Right. So please try this one on your own, guys, and then we'll work together. You have about 50 seconds left. You have 50 seconds left. Please do not unmute yourselves unless I permit otherwise. Please do not unmute yourselves unless I permit otherwise, guys. Please. Please do not unmute yourselves. You've got about 28 seconds left. Got about 28 seconds left. You've got about 28 seconds left. You've got about 28 seconds left. So about that, where is it? Exactly. So time up. Who can explain this one for us? Who can explain this one for us? Who can explain this one for us? I want to do. Who can explain this one for us quickly? All right. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. What is the answer? What is the answer?
It's 103.
103. How did you get the answer?
I put
How
it
did you get the answer?
I put it under each other, then minus, and then minus 2. I mean 1 2 that gave me 1, and 2 that gave me 0, and 3 minus 0 that gave me 3.
All right. All right. Awesome. Do you have any other way to explain it? Do you have any other way to explain it?
No, sir.
No. What is happening?
Could have pressed here.
Okay. There's something that's not right that's going on with my PC. Let me just quickly get back to it. Something that's happening here that is not doing the right thing. Okay. Okay. Right. Sorry, guys. Something just happened with my PC. It's just a small glitch. It happens. We're going to be back on in the next 10 seconds. Then we go to the next example. And, right. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Aha. Right. So thank you very much for explaining to us that one. Let's try the next one. Let us try the next one. Right. 210 minus 127. 210 minus 127. Guys, let us try this one. 210 minus, and so yes, the answer is 103. The answer is 103. But let us try 210 minus 127. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes again to try this one. 210 minus 127. Let us try that one. All right. So please, 210 minus 127. Please, let us try it. And then you get to explain how did you get the answer. You get to explain how did you get the answer. Let us practice together, guys. 210 minus 127. Then I'll explain this one. So the other one was very simple. You just take the top one minus the bottom one, you get the answer of 103. That is quite simple. But now there's something that you guys must have learned about, especially about, what's this? About subtraction. Something very important about subtraction that you guys are supposed to learn. So let us try 210 minus 127. 210 minus 127. Let us work at it together. Awesome. 210 minus 127. Please, let us work at it together. You have a few seconds left. 210 minus 127. What is the answer? 210 minus 127. What is the answer, guys? What is the answer? 210 minus 127. 210 minus 127. Let's work at it together, guys. Let's work at it together. Tomorrow we're going to try, we're going to be doing addition, but today we're doing subtraction. So 210 minus 127. Let's work at it together. 210 minus 127. Then if you have the answer, you can explain to us. All right, who has the answer? Who can try and explaining to us? Can either tell me in the chat or just raise your hand. Who has the right answer and can explain to us how they got the answer? How they got the answer? Who has the answer and can explain to us? Who's willing to explain to us? Who is volunteering to explain to us how they got the answer of 210 minus 127? All right, I've got someone to explain to us. Hello? I think something's not right here. I think something's wrong with the audio there. Let me try someone else. Let me try someone else. Who is willing to explain to us? Hello?
Hello, sir.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm good. So how did you get the answer?
Sir, what I did was 200 minus 100 is 110.
All right.
110.
Uh-huh.
And 10 minus 20
Uh-huh.
is 80. I mean
Uh-huh.
90.
Uh-huh.
Minus 7 is 83.
So you started with the 100, then you went with the 20, then you went with the 7.
Yes.
So basically you said if you had 210, right? Then you said this minus 100, right?
Yes.
Then you got the answer of what? 1, 1, 10. Then you said the 1, 1, 10. So you said 1, 1, 10 minus, all right, it's too far from each other. 1, 1, 10 minus 20, and you got what? The answer
90.
was 90. Then you said that after getting the answer of 90, you said 90, right? 90 minus
7
is equal to 83. This is actually nice. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, and this is actually beautiful. You know why? You know why it's actually beautiful? Is that you don't have to borrow. You've kept away from borrowing. You see, like, for example, the way I'll because I see it's written Hayden here. The way Hayden did it was he said that this whole minus 100, you get 110. Everything minus 20, get 90. Everything minus 7, you get 83. He runs away from borrowing because if I put the top one and then I put the bottom one, I would have to come here and say that, okay, fine. I must minus. It's like saying, because remember we minus from top, from minus the bottom from the top. So I'd have to say that I'd have to come here and I'd say that 0 minus 7, which is minus 7, and we don't work that way. So what I'd have to do, I'd have to go next door and I'd say, my neighbor, can you please borrow me 10? My neighbor would borrow me 10, and this would become 0 because it was 10 itself. And then I'd say 7 minus 10 is 3. Perfect. Then I'd be left with the 0 here, which I can't again, because now I'd have to say, okay, this 10, this 0 minus 20, it wouldn't work out. So I'd have to come here to this neighbor over mine here and borrow that 100. But in actual fact here, it would be 10. Then it would be 10 minus 2, or let me say 100 minus 20, which is 80. Put the 8 here, then I'm done, because this is 100 minus 100 is 0. So here I would, with that method that I saw Hayden do, I keep away from what? Borrowing. You keep away from borrowing, because now it's actually quite a nice method to say, okay, I take I take the 210 minus 100, I get my answer. The answer of that, I minus the following one, I get my answer. The answer of that, I minus the following, I get the answer. It works out. Both of them work out because you get our final answer. And what keeps safe is that you subtract a bigger number from you always subtract something which is big from what you subtract something which is small from something which is bigger than it. So it always has to be that 200 minus 100, not 100 minus 200, which keeps that method safe, which keeps the method safe. So it's actually a good way, 100% beautiful, beautiful way of doing it. Actually, it's a very beautiful way of doing it. Yeah, it's a beautiful way of doing it. Very beautiful way. I don't know what else to say, but it's a beautiful way of doing it. Or you can do it this method. Anyway, any way you choose works out. Any way you choose works out. Right. Let's try the next one. Let's try the next one. Let's try the next one. I've got 251 minus 241. So I have 251 minus 241. 251 minus 241. Let's try this one out. 251 minus 241. Let's try this one out. I think we're going to do all of them before we close. So let's try this one. 251 minus 241. Let's see if you can get the answer. You have 2 minutes left. You have 2 minutes left. You have 2 minutes left. 251 minus 241. You have 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes. 2 full minutes. 2 minutes. Your 2 minutes have started. Your 2 minutes have started. 251 minus 241. Let's work together. 251 minus 241. Let's work together. All right. It's good that you guys are getting the answer quickly. It's good. Please do not unmute yourself unless I have done so. Please do not unmute yourself unless I have done so. Right. 251 minus 241. And please, anyone else who wants to try it for us as well. Please, anyone who wants to try and work it out, besides who have said it, who have already done it, please raise your hand. Everyone must try out. But it's good that you guys are showing that you guys are actually getting everything and it's working out and you are learning. It's good that I can see that you are learning. So I can actually feel comfortable to say that now we can actually put subtraction to bed. Now we can actually put subtraction to bed and try other things as well. Right. So anyone who's willing to help us with the answer. Anyone who's willing to help us with the answer who can explain to us how they got the answer. But you must have not already explained to us how you got the answer. If you have already explained how you got the answer, we can't, I cannot, I must give everyone else a chance. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
I'm good. What is the answer?
The answer is 10.
How did you get the answer?
I said 1 minus 1 is 0. And
Uh-huh.
5 minus 4 is 1.
Uh-huh.
2 minus 2 is 0. So
Okay.
it's 10.
So basically what you did was this. What I can take is that our dear classmate, what our dear classmate did was, he said he put them on top of each other and he said 1 minus 1 is 0. Perfect. Then the 50 minus the 40, which would be 1 because you can't put 2 digits. And then 2 minus 2 here is 0. So the final answer is 10. Awesome. 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 That actually works out. That actually works out. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Nicely done. Nicely done, nicely done. This one, okay, this one was simple because you didn't have to borrow anything. And also, if you already got, if you are able to see that you are able to, your subtraction skills are good, you'll be able just to see from the question to say, no, the answer here is 10. But beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let us try this one. 385 minus 221. 385 minus 221. You have, I will give you guys 1 minute to do it. 1 minute. 60 seconds to do it. 385 minus 221. Let's try it. Let us try it. 385 minus 221. Let's try it. Please, 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 let's try it. 385 minus 221. Let's try it. Let us try it. I do want to thank you guys for coming with your own ways of working things out. You know, it's beautiful how you guys have been doing it. It's so beautiful. So let's try this one. Right, let's try this one. 385 minus 221. 385 minus 281. 385 minus 221. Who has the answer? Who has the answer? You know, now we must start be working faster. So who has the answer? Or are we still busy? Are we still busy? Let's see. 385 minus 221. I start seeing people. Okay, who wants to answer for us? Anyone who wants to answer for us? Anyone who wants to answer for us? Anyone wants to answer for us? If you've already spoken, it's fine. But I hear a hello. The hello can start. Hello. Hello.
Me.
Hello. Hello.
No. Me. Me.
All right. Hello.
I don't get the answer.
You don't have the answer. Okay, it's fine. Let's see. You have the answer.
Yes.
All right.
It's 160.
It's 164.
Yes.
How did you get the answer?
Because 200 minus 300, 300 minus 200 is 100.
Mm-hmm.
And 85 minus 21 is 64.
Mm-hmm.
And then
okay. Awesome. Thanks. Right. So simple method. You say the 5 minus 1 is 4. The 80 minus 20 is 60. The 300 minus 200 is 100. Keep it in order. Here there was no borrowing. Here you did not have to borrow. So here all we needed to do was just subtract normally. Subtract, subtract, subtract. That's all. You get the final answer. Let's see. Is there anyone with a question? Let's try and get some questions before we go to the last example. Is there anyone who has a question? And especially with subtraction. Because I see we're very excited that we're getting the answers right. It's good. It's great. But is there anyone who has a question? You know, a question that, you know, they want to find out, you want some clarity on something. Does anyone have a question? You can tell me in the chat if you have a question. If not, we're going to go for the last one. I think there's one more one after this. If not, it means that, well, all right. So the last one, 200 minus 113. 200 minus 113, I think that would be the last one for us today. You have 2 minutes to do it. Then I have to show you homework. 200 minus 113. Let's try that one. Let's try. I'm happy that we are understanding. And I'm happy that it's becoming easier for you guys. I'm happy that you are understanding. 200 minus 113. Let's do it, guys. Let us work it out. Let us work it out. Beautiful. I'm happy that we understand it. You've got 2 minutes left to do it. Let's see. I think you've got a minute left to do it. 200 minus 113. 200 minus 113. We can use that method we got earlier on, where you subtract parts and parts, but that one you'd only be breaking up this, like you'd be subtracting using this a lot. So 200 minus 113. Let's do it. Let's do it. 200 minus 113. Let's do it. Then I show you your homework. Because our time is up, I'll explain this one. I'll give this one. I'll explain this one. But 200 minus 113. Let's do it. 200 minus 113. I see that a lot of you have the answer. This is beautiful. It is beautiful. I see a lot of you have the answer. Beautiful. Excellent. 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 This is what we want. This is what we want. This is what we want. I see a lot of you have the answer. So 200 minus 113. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the final answer is 87. How do you get it? Very simple. We'd start from here. Remember that we can't borrow from 0, right? 0, 0. And you know you can't say 0 minus 3. So we'd start from here because the next one was 0. So we'd have to go from this one right here. And we'd say, give us at least 100. You are 200, give us 100. It would come here being a 10, right? In the tens place, 100 is 10, right? And you'd come here and say, but I still need to subtract here. So you borrow from here 1, which would be also sort of a 10. And you'd be left here with 9, showing 90. So here you have 10, a full 10. I'm saying, okay, no, I have a 10 here. 10 minus 3 is 7. 90 minus 10 is what? 80. Final answer is 87. Or we could have done that method earlier on that we learned of, you've got 200. Then I say, okay, what is 200 minus 100? See? What is 200 minus 100? 200 minus 100. I'm left with what? 100. Okay, it's moving around. Let's just leave it. So you got 200 minus 100, you left with 100. 100 minus 10, you left with 90. 90 minus 3, 87. Works out. Works out. Here is your homework. Are there any questions, guys? Are there any questions? If there are no questions, we are done for today. And tomorrow we will be doing addition. We are done for today, and tomorrow we will be doing addition. Addition up to 400. Right. If there are no questions, anyone with a question? 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 If there are no questions, then we are done for today. Please get down your homework. You have 5 minutes to write down your homework. And yeah, once you're able to do all of these ones, you are done. You are good with subtraction. Anyone with the whole, anyone question, it's good that we're together. Tomorrow we're doing addition. Tomorrow we're going to be adding. So tomorrow we're going to be doing addition. But anyone with a question? Question, 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 question. Anyone with a question? Anyone with a question? Questions going once. Questions going twice. Out. Since there's no one with a question, it is perfect. It's fine. You have a lot of time to write down your homework. You have a lot of time to write down your homework. You have about 4 minutes left to write down your homework. Yeah, you have 4 minutes left to write down your homework. If you are done writing down your homework, then it is bye-bye. We are saying bye-bye to each other if you are done writing down your homework.
Okay, bye, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.